What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the One Lagoose podcast. I'm your boy Bear Down Rick, along my co-host Jay, the producer. I hearing some background noise, but we're gonna flow through it. We want to welcome you guys to the episode after the Super Bowl. Jay, what's going on? Talk to the people. Jose, talk to them.
Chilling, man. Hey, we coming to you guys on Thursday night. For all the thousands and millions of people that watch us on Friday night. My bad. We're here there early. My boy here got some kind of special event. I think he's celebrating Valentine's Day with his honey or something. I don't know what he's got going on. But here we are, Thursday night football. Thursday night football. Shit, I wish, bro. Shit, right?
I wish, right?
I know, right? Anyways, hey, we're here in the building. We're gonna recap that snooze fest of a Super Bowl there with the biggest frauds on the planet.
No, hold on. I'll challenge you, but we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that.
But before we get into that, I want to play you guys a little clip of Seattle here celebrating their Super Bowl. Much deserved to them boys. Congrats.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm probably the last person they should have gave the mic to. But we finna turn up, man. First off, I want to say shout out to Jody Allen, shout out to John Snyder for making this all possible, man. Shout out to Coach Mike McDonald for helping us get to this point. Man, but also, shout out to these badass motherfuckers who play this game the right way. Hey. Not only do we have the best defense in the world, we got the best team in the world. And quite frankly, if you got anything to say about my quarterback, you got anything to say about my defense, you got anything to say about my O-line, and you got anything to say about the city of Seattle, I got two words for you. Fuck you!
Man, I guess the alcohol, the drinks were flowing by then, huh?
He said he was the wrong one. You say he was the wrong one. Hey, I saw a clip today, man. That boy was calling. He was calling, man, a lot of plays before Drake May actually he hiked the ball. He was calling the plays out before.
Oh, like the mic up. This was the mic up.
No. I'm saying like he was like giving out his tells. Like every time Drake May would do this, he would do Drake May would do that. Like he was reading all them tells and shit. I just saw the clip right before we got on. But man, smart dude right there. You know, that takes a lot of dedication to go through all that film study, you know, as rightfully so, right? You should. I mean, it's the biggest game of your life, and they prevailed. But again, man, we left off with me saying that they played the biggest frauds in history, and Rick was about to rebuttal that. So go ahead, Rick, man. Tell me why they not the biggest frauds in history.
No. What I wanted to touch bases on is when you said this. Like, I think you said you didn't say boring, but
Snooze fest.
It's snooze fest. Okay, so this is my take on it. I get it. For the casual fan that's watching the Super Bowl, I get it. It's a snooze fest. But I think and again, I'm not.
My bad.
No, I think that was kind of intentional. I think that's what was going on here. But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, what I mean by is those that really love football, I think there was part of me that enjoyed it. There was that football aspect that I actually enjoyed this game. Yeah, we all want the high flying offenses, but one thing that we learned, man, like in this Super Bowl, and that's one question that I want to pose today, and I want to talk about it, is does defenses still win championships? Everybody is chasing high flying 40 touchdowns a year, 5,000 yard thrower, just like this exotic offense. But if we look at this year's Super Bowl, man, it's too amazing I would say Seattle's an amazing defense, but I also think on the other side of the ball, listen.
No, they're nice, bro. They're nice.
The Patriots played.
They're nice. Yeah.
The Patriots played ball. They made Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
The only thing that Sam Darnold didn't do was turn the ball over, and that's the only reason they won. They didn't turn the ball over.
I wouldn't say the only reason.
Well, one of the reasons they did. Well, the kicker was balling. The kicker was.
Him too. Yeah, him too.
Yo, imagine if you threw a parlay. Hey, drop a comment if you threw the parlay where there was gonna be 3 field goals in the game. Like, I would have loved to hear if anybody won money on that.
Bro, it's funny you say that. It's funny you say that because Cameron wanted to put you frozen, bro. Anyways, while Rick gets back here, and I think he's glitched out. I was going to say my son Cameron, he predicted 2 field goals by each team. Now I think oh yeah, you're back. Yeah, so yeah,
no,
Cameron
you're back.
Yeah, I'm back. Was I frozen? Are you frozen now again? Well, this podcast is going to skyrocket. You keep freezing, bro. You like this, all twitched up and shit. You look like Tua. Anyways, man, when you back, I think you can hear me at least, but you're frozen. Your video's frozen. Yeah, man. I told Cameron to put a little parlay together, and on the app that I was using, for some reason they didn't allow him to put 2 field goals each kicker, but so he put in 1, but then the rest of his parlay just got shot. It was just all fucked up because it wasn't as high scoring. But to go back to your point, right? As far as snooze fest, right? Okay, and you say casual fan. I mean, I get that. Right? I mean, listen, it was a snooze fest to me, and we all know I'm not a casual. But I get what you're saying. Listen, I love a defensive. I love a defensive battle in the first round, in the divisional round, in the conference round. Give me all the fucking defense you got. Super Bowl? Nah, bro, fuck that. I want 40 to 45. It's the last game of the year. I want fucking fireworks. Fuck that defense shit. I want fireworks.
Okay.
It's the most exciting game. You wait all day for this shit. Fucking national anthem. You bet on the coin flip. You bet on this. You bet on that. And the game comes on. You're so hyped. And then you get that. Come on, man.
Gotcha.
I don't like it. I just don't like it for the Super Bowl. Like I said, I love my defensive struggle. I do.
Okay, so I see your point. I see your point when it comes to the Super Bowl. But yeah, no. At least for me, I again, maybe since I didn't have a dog in the fight, again, maybe if it was my team in the Super Bowl.
Another thing, like it was so predictable. It was so easy to pick that game. It was like no butterflies, no like, damn, can the Patriots actually pull it out? No, the entire world was on Seattle.
And you know what another thing that I noticed, and I don't know if I'm sure people noticed it, there wasn't a lot of penalties in this game. I think the first penalty that was thrown was like in the 4th quarter, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it was you know how many millions people lost because of that penalty, bro? One, the game stayed under. Yeah. And everybody picked over. And Kenneth Walker, I think he was 80% in Vegas bet on for anytime touchdown. Bro, Vegas racked up on that play alone. They racked up.
That was good. Yeah, because that was the run, right? That was that run play that got called back.
Yeah, the run that got called back. It would have broken his anytime, and it would have went the game would have went over. Bro, Vegas, man, when that shit happened, you know they put the call in. They put hey, we can't have that.
They made the call. But listen, talk to me a little bit about that text that text that you sent me during the game when you were like, man, it's like they know how to get you. And what I mean by the NFL. Tell me what were your thoughts there?
Right, because like I just said, like, man, all day long. Like I told you, man, like I felt like all week, man, like this game there was no hype behind it. There was no like, and maybe that's because there's not any superstars, quote unquote, on these teams. You know, so that took away from the aura of the Super Bowl, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm telling you, this reminds me of OKC and Pacers. There was no aura to that series until Game 7, and unfortunately, Halliburton went out with the Achilles. But there's no LeBron James versus whoever the hell. There's no Tatum versus. There was none of that. It was Sam Darnold. Hey, kudos to him. He did it. He did his thing. And it was a defense that the casual fan cannot name 3 players on. Like, to be honest, you can't name 3 players on that defense. But
that's an amazing thing, though, right? We could talk.
For sure.
That was an amazing thing.
Yeah, but that's why, like, and then the game came, and well, immediately before the game started, I think I also text you, bro. I'm so hyped right now. I can't wait for this game. This and that. Then and then I'm like, what the hell, man? I'm like I said, man. I expected fireworks. I know there was two awesome defenses going together against each other, but I just wanted more, especially for the Super Bowl. That's it.
No, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Speaking of, Sam Darnold, I mean, can we talk about that draft class really quickly here? That 2018 NFL draft class, which includes two-time NFL MVP Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen,
Yeah, that's a
Baker
crazy
Mayfield,
class.
and the only one that has won the Super Bowl in that draft class is Sam Darnold.
Yeah,
So
but listen,
kudos to him.
no, listen, 100% kudos to him. He did his thing on back-to-back years. He's won 14 plus games in 2 straight seasons, and then he got a Super Bowl in that span. Let's be honest here, man. You put
It's a
Lamar on that
defense.
team. You put Lamar on that team. You put Josh Allen on that team. Baker, anybody, bro, except Tua and a bunch of other scrubs that whatever I can't even think of right now. That team is winning the Super Bowl, bro. That team is winning
Josh
the Super Bowl.
Rosen. You gonna throw Josh Rosen back there and
Josh Rosen in there, like damn, Josh Rosen, bro. That's like 2010 and shit. But you get my point. You throw any comfortable quarterback in that system, they win that shit, man. That team is stacked. That team is loaded, man. But hey, he did it.
So let me ask you this then. So then, if you were building, if Jose was a GM of X NFL team, like, would you go offense or would you go defense to carry? I mean, like, what was Jose? What would Jose want? How would Jose construct that team?
I mean, you got to go with the most key positions on the field, which are quarterback number 1. You need somebody to protect that quarterback, so it's left tackle number 2, and then you need somebody on defense, which is the middle linebacker. Nothing trumps the middle linebacker. The middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. That's why the Ray Lewises and the Patrick Willises, those teams were great, amazing defenses because of that middle linebacker. So, what am I starting this shit? How am I starting? I got to go quarterback. I mean, if you fucking up, you don't go quarterback. There's no other option. Now, if you take the quarterback away, then I'll go linebacker. I'll go middle linebacker, more important towards the entire team versus a left tackle, in my opinion.
Now, but would you say that this year then is an outlier? Because if you were picking your quarterback, and at the beginning of the year, I told you, hey, you're going to pick your quarterback for the year. Would Sam Darnold even be in your top 15 that you would say I would take a Sam Darnold?
This year?
Yeah, like if you're going to build a team this year, would you be like, yeah, give me just Sam Darnold?
Nah, no way, ain't no shot. No.
Okay.
No, he's not, bro. If you put unless the only reason you picking Sam Darnold in that top 15, then you got to be a Seattle Seahawks fan. That's it. There's no other way.
That you had hope. That you had some hope. That you had some hope.
Yeah, there's no other way. There's far better quarterbacks than Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
With a ring or without a ring, there's far better quarterbacks than Sam Darnold. I think Sam Darnold knows that. I think even Sam Darnold knows that.
Sam Darnold knows that defense carries
cursing, right? I mean, he should know. Even the guy who's just cussing up a storm right now on the video, even he knows that. Even though he's repping his quarterback on his shirt and everything, he still knows that. But hey,
I think that's why he added, if anybody has a problem with my quarterback,
of course,
because he knows that there's people talking out there that, hey,
of course,
he got that ring, but he got that ring because of that defense.
Yeah, they hear the chatter.
For sure. So anything else over the Super Bowl that kind of caught your eye? Halftime show? Did you watch it? I thought
the halftime show was pretty dope. Even though I know Spanish, I'm Puerto Rican. I didn't understand a word he was saying. He's like a mumble rapper, bro. Like I couldn't catch a word. But as far as entertainment, like I was decently entertained. I don't know if there's a I seen this clip on Instagram, right? Mm-hmm. Where this lady, she was Puerto Rican. She was breaking down her Puerto Rican heritage and everything that he did in his show. All the production from the sugarcane fields to the old lady serving tacos. She's like a real old lady in Puerto Rico that they're trying to buy her house and she will not sell. From the people getting married, those people legitimately got married. there was a bunch of little things that he put in there that if you were Puerto Rican, you know that well, if you really truly knew that culture, you would catch up on. You would catch on. But like I said, I didn't know half the stuff, but it was cool. Listen, it was one of the most viewed Super Bowls in history. I think it got 1 point something billion or million or some shit.
Yeah, I think it's top last year's Super Bowl for sure.
Yeah, so all that shit that we're talking, somebody was tuned in. I mean,
no, I think a lot of people were tuned in because of the controversy. A lot of people were tuned in because one, they just really like Bad Bunny. I mean, some of the major things that I found interesting during that halftime was one, that scene that where you think that it was a part of the show where these people are getting married. These people actually got married.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So those people that were getting married, they reached out to him and they said, "Hey, can you be at our wedding?" Hey, listen, just come to the Super Bowl. We get you married at the Super Bowl.
Supposedly, allegedly, she filed for divorce already.
You're lying.
I swear I read that shit the other day, or no, today, early today. It said 72 hours after getting married at the Super Bowl, wife files for divorce.
I sure hope that's just that should have probably been the odd question, the odd story of the week, but I hope it's a lie, ma'am. I hope if you're watching our podcast, just let us know that's not for real.
I hope you're a liar.
Yeah. Well, it's funny you mentioned that because I said to myself, what would have been a crazy thing if they got married and then the husband found out that she slept with Bad Bunny? Then could that have ended the marriage? Could that be like the?
I mean, that would break my marriage.
And then the other part, I guess, for like people that, like you said, a lot of people that watch the Spanish stuff or Spanish culture, or Ricky Martin came out. He looked younger than everybody else out there.
Yeah. Oh, and then what? If you break down what he was saying, it really resonated with what's going on in Puerto Rico and like the light poles. I don't know if you noticed the light poles. Their light in Puerto Rico is like all screwed up. Bro, I wish I had more information on this. But yeah, man, he touched a lot of sensitive topics in that performance that a lot of people, I'm pretty sure 90% of people missed.
Yeah, because they, like you said, they don't understand the culture. But I guess the people that do understand the culture, they caught onto it and they were enjoying it. And then you also had a lot of cameos. Cardi B was there. They had a lot of people were in the show itself. So again, interesting.
Cardi B performed?
She didn't perform, but she was.
She was in the building.
Yeah, because not just in the building. I don't know if you saw the scene where like people are dancing in front of the house and stuff like that. So Cardi B was in it. Well, I only know it because I read the article that she was in it, but I didn't catch it. But she was there. A couple Spanish artists were in there as well. A guy named J Balvin. All these guys, they were in the show, but they weren't singing, but they were just in the show itself. Yeah, and then Lady Gaga performed there as well in that show. Yep. So listen, man, interesting.
That was interesting. That was interesting for sure. Going back to Cardi B, she was in the building. She was there, single, recently dumped or broken up with her boyfriend, Stephon Diggs. You heard about that? Oh yeah,
so they broke up, right? Did they break up after the Super Bowl or before?
No, before. Apparently, they've been broken up for like for weeks now, right? For weeks. So this fucking guy, he brings his ex-girlfriend, ex-baby mama, whatever, with like 4 or 5 kids, and then she's sitting in the front row, bro, at the Super Bowl, while Cardi B is like way the hell up there.
Oh man,
because she paid $1.2 million for one of the suites there to go watch her man. I guess
she paid.
Yeah, she paid, but they've been broken up, so I guess like she wasn't gonna go let it go to waste. I mean, damn, 1.2 million. That's insane money.
That is crazy. That just shows you the kind of money that some of them have and how they like to spend their money. I guess I would have never paid 1.2.
She made it all back. She's back on tour. I think she sold out some arena there yesterday, so she's good. She got plenty of it.
She'll be all right. She'll be all right. But on the flip side, if you got, I do want to leave this Super Bowl thing with a very warming and nice story. So I sent you a clip. There's these there's these gentlemen that they grew up on, and they've been going to every Super Bowl together for the last 60 years. So the group has evolved over the years because as life goes on, people pass on. So, but the group has changed throughout the years. And I think this Super Bowl, I think there's only two of them left or three of them left. And then one of them wasn't going to make it because he was having more health complications this year, but he ended up making it. But it's just interesting to see how, like, football sports creates these bonds and these friendships. Just how, like, me and your friendship, like, that's a big pivotal part of our relationship is, the love of the sport, the love of football, the love of the game. And it's just beautiful how a sport can bring people together. And it's funny because the group, they looked a little different from different places, and that they just kind of grew together. They actually have shirts, like they have it's like a legit thing that they do.
Well, we know they got two things in common, right? They love football, and they clearly got a lot of money. Because you got to go to 60 straight Super Bowls. Damn, bro, you gotta have some bread.
You gotta have some bread, or you gotta have, or you gotta be, or this is just something like you said, like you budget for. This is something that every year.
Yeah, you can still
like every year, this is a part of your trip. You don't know what other stuff they got going on. So
yeah, no, that's what's up.
So yeah,
that Super Bowl. Yeah, so speaking of Super Bowls, I wanted to give you a sneak peek into next year's Super Bowl. And breaking news.
Ooh, I think I might know where you're going with this, but go, continue.
The Miami Dolphins are going to be in Super Bowl 20. I mean, in the year 2027, next year's Super Bowl. February 14th on Valentine's Day, 2027. Not only me and my wifey of 20-something odd years are going to be celebrating Valentine's Day, but we're going to watch the Miami Dolphins in the Super Bowl. And you know why? I caught on little things. I caught on some things here during this last week. It's got me a little suspicious, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna start off with. I got several pictures here for you. I'm gonna start from the weakest to I'm gonna get to the strongest at the end. Okay. So here's picture number one. Picture number one. This is the young lady on the right. She's wearing orange and aqua. For no reason. Why is she wearing those colors? Who knows? I don't know. Someone knows. The NFL is sending subliminal messages here. My guess here, in this picture alone, Miami Dolphins versus either the Bears, not the Bears, I'm getting ahead of myself, either the Cowboys or the Lions. That looks like a very, silverish, bluish kind of color. So, young lady on the right, aqua and orange. I got another picture for you. If that's not convincing enough, there's this wonderful show on YouTube that me and the wife watch. It's called. Should I give him a plug? Yeah, maybe I plug them up. Hey, it's called Pop the Balloon or Find Love, right? I don't know if you know the premise of the show, but men and women they try to match right?
Oh, I've seen it where they pop the balloon and then they kind of try to match people together.
Right, they try to match, right?
Mm-hmm.
Out of what coincidence? I don't know what coincidence. This is the world sending me signs, Rick. I'm telling you, bro. Look what I saw. What am I saying right there, bro?
You say aqua and orange? I'm colorblind a little bit, but
next to each other, bro. Come on. But what are the odds of this shit? I know, Chris. I ran this shit by Crystal. She was like, "You fucking crazy."
Well, it's not crazy because the NFL is campaigning that
it's the world telling me, showing me these signs, bro. Okay, you didn't like that one? You didn't like that one? All right. I got this one for you. I know you like that one.
Oh, listen, man. Oh man, that would be
the Super Bowl has got the water and the waves. Who else swims? Dolphins, baby. Dolphins, baby. So listen, bro, this would be the most insane shit on the planet if this happens, bro. Oh my God.
Listen, I think it would be one of the most epic. Listen, I think it would be one of the best days and one of the worst days for one of us.
For sure.
But at the same time,
but it would be an amazing time, though. I ain't gonna lie.
It would be an epic moment. I mean, again, for us to be able to celebrate together in that atmosphere of watching both of our teams go against each other, which we may see next year. We may see this coming year in the regular season,
Well,
which we are.
listen. If that's not enough, I got one more for you, bro. I gave you the four lovely ladies. I gave you the Super Bowl icon. I mean, the Super Bowl logo. Who a lot of people listen. I didn't put that picture together. Someone's talking about it. I'm pretty sure we saw this picture from last year, right? Who was in the front last year? Did you see this picture last year? Mr. Drake May and Sam Darnold were leading the pack last year. Bro, what coincidence is that?
All the way in the front. Okay, because I remember I'm looking. Okay, so at the front back end.
Right, at the very front, I should show you last year's picture. At the very front of last year's picture, Sam Darnold and Drake May were side by side leading the pack.
Wow.
But this year, ooh, who's leading the pack this year, baby? Yeah, I know you see it. I know you see Jalen Waddle. I know you see Jalen Waddle up there leading the pack. These are 4 signs that the universe told me the Dolphins are going to the Super Bowl in 2027. I don't know how, I don't know why, but it's happening. Book your tickets now. I mean, your parlays, your futures. Do it now. The Dolphins are going to the Super Bowl.
I was looking at the Bears future Super Bowl for this coming year. I think it's like plus 2,700 or something.
I was gonna say. Oh, hold on, Rick. I was gonna say. Someone commented on here, but it's my crazy wife calling me. Look at what my wife is saying, bro. She says I'm delusional.
Hey, listen, man.
She logged on, created a YouTube account just to call me delusional.
Just to say that you're crazy.
Just to say I'm crazy. But when that shit happens, I ain't gonna be the crazy one. Listen, it's too many signs. Too many signs, Rick. Too many signs. I cannot ignore them.
Now, let me ask you a question. I mean, this logic that you got, or that most people have, has the last couple years been
I believe the year before. I believe last year, no, but like there's been like 4 or 5 like that.
So there's been some here and there where the kind of colors match the teams that are winning that in the Super Bowl.
Right. But I don't even care about that. The lady at the Super Bowl and the 2 ladies from last night, that's solidified for me. That's stamped it. That's put the stamp on it.
That was it. That was it.
I'm telling you, bro.
So new head coach, unknown quarterback. They're gonna go in there and win the Super Bowl.
Listen, bro. I'm not making up the rules, bro. God did.
You just did it. And then and according to Uber Eats, the NFL
he just did it. He just did it, baby.
And listen, and in other words, Uber Eats is telling you that the NFL is trying to sell you food. So listen, you got 2 sides of the spectrum here.
Yeah, that's it, baby. All right, but that was my little
that was Jose's Jose's corner.
That was my fun.
No. That was his conspiracy theory.
I like that. Jose's corner.
Jose's corner. Jose's corner.
Jose would come up with Jose. Well, I'm gonna talk in third person. Anyway, what you got for me, baby?
All right, man. Listen, we're gonna take a little bit somber turn here. We want to talk a little bit about the NFL. As you know, as we're coming to the end of the year, we want to keep episodes coming. So we're going to talk to you guys about things around the NFL, things that you guys may want to hear, things that you guys may want to find interesting. So I just wanted to touch bases on a very interesting thing that happened in the NFL off the field this last week. So I'm sure, I don't know if people know or if you've seen it, but Falcons rookie James Pierce was arrested last week. And he was involved in an altercation involving WNBA star or standout Rakia Jackson. And now he's received multiple charges, including, evading and stuff like that down in South Florida. So down in Doral, reports say that a call came in on Saturday that Pierce was harassing Jackson. And when the police arrived, he closed the door, hit a cop, took off, and then eventually got apprehended about a little bit whiles ago. So reports came out that about a week before she broke up with him, he blocked her. He then pursues her, follows her in his Lamborghini, and that's when she calls the cops. And now he's arrested. He's facing a lot of charges, and now he's career is in jeopardy. So I wanted just to kind of talk about that and kind of get your thoughts, Jose. I mean, listen, man, this guy had a bright future. I mean, upcoming star for the Atlanta Falcons, and now he's got himself involved in something
I
that
mean,
may land him behind the bars for a while.
yeah. I mean, listen, man. Listen, man. Love can make you do some crazy things. So I in that aspect, I kind of understand, but for personally, I wouldn't go to these extent to this extent, chasing her, opening a door, hitting the cop car, running away, evading the police, resist. I would no, that's just not me. Like I love hard, but like I mean, I'm not dumb either. You know what I'm saying? I get it, but I don't know, man. It's tough. It's tough because he's so young, and now he's just I wouldn't say his career is over because it's not. It's not. I mean, it's bad. It's a stain on his resume. But if he gets through this and he works it out, goes to he needs some kind of therapy. He does that. I'm pretty sure he can get back in the league and show his worth and still salvage the rest of his career. I mean, the guy is super young. I don't know if you mentioned the story. How old is he?
I mean, he's
It's
got to
it's
be like
it's his rookie, so it's what 2021,
he's
maybe
probably like
20.
21, 22 years
Yeah,
old.
yeah.
Yeah,
So he's got plenty of time. He's gonna have time to think about it. Be in that jail cell or whatever happens, or maybe house arrest or something like that. But I don't know, man. We'll see. Good luck to him. But you got to make better decisions, man. We kind of touched on it last time with the DK Metcalf. Listen, man, you got way too much to lose than this one guy. You got way too, and for this young man, you got way too much to lose in this one chick at such an early stage in your life. So,
that's sort of the sad part about this is that this is not his first incident, and again, I think that's where
oh, so he
they
has a
kind of
history of this. So yeah, then
well,
he,
yeah. So a couple again, I don't know if people know this, but that most NFL teams when they do their background checks, the people that they hire, the people that work for
oh,
these
of
NFL
course, yeah,
teams,
they know
these are
everything, bro.
ex these are ex FBI,
Yeah.
CIA
Mhm.
people where they do deep dives, and he was accused or he was involved in an incident, maybe I think in college, where again he ran from the police, he did the same, not the same exact thing, but there was some involvement, and then can't hear me. Oh, I got me. Cool. And then yeah, so then again, he got involved in before. So again, a lot of people are saying like how much does a red flag play in getting drafted? Should that be involved? Should that be anything that should stop you from getting drafted? Red flags like that.
I mean, listen, man. Listen. I don't know, man. I'm not gonna sit here and say I have no idea what was on his resume prior. I don't know idea what the Falcons consider red flags. What are not so much red flags. I don't know, but you definitely can't write somebody off just for again. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, certain things might be red flags to me that are not to the Falcons. Um, People do deserve second chances for sure. Now,
Mhm.
it doesn't mean when you get a second chance you're gonna do right. I mean, clearly he's not doing right. He got now it's a second chance, and sounds like he's screwing up again.
Yeah.
You know, he's young, man. He's young and dumb, bro. Young, dumb, and love, man. It's just horrible combination. It's a horrible combination, and you like this top athlete, bro. Like you feel like you're invincible. I'm pretty sure he feels like he's invincible. He don't
He
feel like
probably
that right
do-
now. He probably
I'm
don't
sure
feel
he
like that right
doesn't.
now. But
Probably
in the
doesn't.
moment, you feel like you're invincible, bro.
Yeah.
So I mean, hopefully he learns his lesson. But I mean, time will tell. He doesn't have a good track record, that's for sure.
Yep. And we'll see. We'll see throughout the league. We'll see how it goes, and I guess we'll see how that plays out for the young man.
Yeah. What else you got for me?
Well, listen, man. Wanted to talk to you about a little bit of an article here. I was reading through it, found it interesting. Wanted to know if you would have partaken this. Um, Seems to me that there was a 150-year-old bottle of alcohol found in Utah and tasted by experts. Would you taste a 150-year-old bottle? An archaeologist team said in Utah they exhumed a bottle of alcohol estimated to be 150 years old. An expert gave it a taste test. Ian Wright, Utah State public archaeologist, said that the bottle was among thousands of artifacts dating back to the approximately 1870 to 1890 found in the U.S. Forest Service
he
land used
died,
by.
bro? The hell?
Well, it says here when they picked it up, it was still full. It still had the cork in it. Wright told the park record, "We realized, oh my gosh, this is a real treasure." Wright said that they found this only known to intact bottle of alcohol to be found from this time period. They sometimes find them in Missouri and places where the Mississippi was shifted, yada yada. And then
Well,
they
what
said
happened
they.
to this dude?
So let's see here. Pretty rare bottle. I had a little bit of going into it, but you have to try it. Winter told Fox News it didn't smell like gasoline, didn't smell like tobacco spit. He said the flavor is. He says tobacco spit, like I guess like chewing tobacco. He said the flavor is fruity. There's a little bit of leather. There's quite a bit of age on it. So he says it tasted fruity. That's crazy. So
Yeah, we got trust for that.
yeah, he says first there was some kind of oxidated fruit note. It sounds like this guy's an expert. And then after that it became a different taste. So would you have tried it? Would you have opened it up and had it take?
I
Yeah.
don't know. What do you think I would say?
Knowing you, you probably would say yes. Let's crack the
I'm
bottle
trying that
open.
bitch. I'm
Try
trying
to
that
crack
motherfucker. I mean,
crack the bottle open.
somebody got to crack it open first. Like, I don't know, but I would definitely. I mean, it's liquor, bro. It doesn't expire. I'm supposed to be.
Does it? Does it?
I don't think so. I mean, isn't it like? Well, I don't know. Maybe that's wine, bro. People say, well, I've never heard about 150 years, but I've heard 20 year alcohols and shit. I mean, is it wine? Is it wine? The longer you age it, it's like age for 40 years. You know,
For sure. Well, that's all I got right now. And the thing, I mean, anything else you got for the team today?
Nah, baby. I just wanted to remind everyone that today was a little outlier. Like I said, Rick has an event tomorrow, so we wanted to make sure we come on and give you guys something. Going forward, I think with Rick and I, we talked about maybe we're gonna start breaking down our individual teams. So Rick is gonna obviously talk about the Bears. I'm gonna be talking about the Super Bowl champions in 2027. I'm telling you why they're gonna make it. Not only all the evidence that I gave you guys earlier. I mean that already put a stamp on it, and God did too. I'm gonna tell you why they're gonna get there. So in the next coming weeks, leading into the draft, we're gonna give you all that good stuff, and of course, we're gonna throw in a lot of oddball information here, and you're like, what the hell are these guys talking about? But we wanna give you some of that too, and some weird news this here and there. But yeah, man, stay tuned. Like I said, we're gonna start breaking everything down. Talk to them.
Yeah. No, we're gonna definitely talk to you guys. We're gonna go through it. We're gonna continue throughout the year. Off season's beginning. We're gonna get into it, and like I said, man, I just want to thank you guys. Stay tuned. This year, we're gonna stick around.
Any new ideas? We're open to anything. Just no weird, off the wall shit. Just But we're open to talking about anything.
Keep it PG. We want kids to watch. We want people to watch. We want the family to watch it. So for sure. So listen, One Leg Loser podcast. I'm your boy Bear Down Rick, along with my co-host, creative producer. We want to thank you guys for this amazing season, and we're going to continue throughout the year, and maybe Dolphins Bears Super Bowl 2026.
God did.
All right, guys.